It's Go Crazy 2K on the mic, and today we have a very special video, and that is the best LeBron James build. I saw you guys showing a lot of love on the Melo build and the Jordan build, so I had to bring the heat for this one. LeBron James, the big dog. You know, a lot of people post this type of video, but I saw the success of the other one, so I want to try to maybe post more build videos because I think that's what you guys like. But anyways, you see it, LeBron James, small forward, right-handed, 23. And before we get into the actual build itself, I just want to let you guys know I'm very grateful for all the support, but man, we gotta get the subs up. So please, if you're watching this video right now and you enjoy it, or even if you don't enjoy it, man, just sub, like, do all that good stuff. But anyways, you see LeBron James, small forward, right-handed, and number 23. So you may be asking, what build are you gonna go with? LeBron is a man of many talents, and the small forward position in NBA 2K21 is actually not really. None of the high charts are actually versatile enough to fit LeBron, because all the ones with decent shooting, which LeBron has bad playmaking. All the ones that have good playmaking and good shooting has terrible finishing and terrible defense. And I'd say LeBron is at least 75 in each category. Maybe an 80 you can argue. Prime LeBron, sure, but I guess this is prime LeBron. You could say that, I guess. But the build we're actually going to be going with, again, I want it to be a little all around, you know. Some defense, some shooting, some playmaking. And the build that I think will be the best LeBron James build is this yellow, red, green, blue one. And I know his shooting is really bad. LeBron's shooting's never been that bad, but I actually could not find another way to make this build a good passer. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make him versatile on the pie chart. I'm gonna do, this isn't a balanced one, but this one is one of the most balanced ones. Oh, this is the balanced pie chart. All right. So, because we gotta get the strength up there, the speed, the vertical, all that, acceleration, all that. And just, if you're making the build at home, just follow what I'm doing here, because if you want to maximize the badges that you can get, you can just see right here, the maximum is 12. But well, you'll see what I do here anyways. The free throw only goes up to an 82, which is not terrible. If I get that max, I can get 10 shooting badges. I'm gonna go 10. Actually, I'll go minimum for whatever this is, so 6. He might still be able to shoot a little bit when you get some shooting badges. 6 shooting badges is not terrible whatsoever. And I'll stay at 23 as of right now, but again, I'm still gonna adjust it, as I'll see in a second what it comes out to. On the defensive end, we still want to get everything up like that. And honestly, unless you're gonna be guarding big men, this should be fine. But if you are guarding big men, then I'd say you get this down to 19. Put up that interior defense to 62. Even though I'm not sure how good it will do you, but this is a very versatile build. It does only have, I believe, 46 badges, because 31 plus 15, 46 badges, which is not great, but the way that the build is laid out, the stats are good, and also the badges are pretty good as well. The only things you're really lacking are post moves, post hook, and steal and lateral quickness. Again, there's some ways you could rework this. You could also change it to have lateral quickness higher, which actually does give you 1 extra badge, so I think we're going to go that route. If you want to have a really good interior defense, then you can switch it around. But regardless, LeBron is built. His height is 6'8". You can go all the way to 6'10". but for the purposes of this video, LeBron, I believe, was marked at 6'7" when he came into the league, so we're going to keep it at that because the detriment, like the way his stats go down and everything except for athleticism is just so bad just for 1 inch. It's not worth it on the build. And it's still accurate because LeBron at one point was that. LeBron, we all know, is a big boy, and he is 250 pounds. And the benefit of being 250 pounds is so I think the base is 200. Look at how much the strength goes up, and the speed started out at 80, what was it, 82? It only goes down 3, and the strength goes up like 16. It just makes it so much more balanced on the physical end. Wingspan, I tried out everything, and LeBron has a pretty nice wingspan, I'd say at least. And you could still get a good wingspan and also not take down anything from the playmaking. Or you could go, you could go max and still, it wouldn't be a crazy downgrade. And it does help with the athleticism. You wouldn't get big man contacts, but you're gonna get a lot of steals and everything, so I decided to go with the max wingspan. And for the take, it's funny because he's a small forward who actually has pretty good speed, but he can take glass cleaning take. But I'm going to go with slashing takeover because LeBron is a slasher at heart. He was a scorer before he was a playmaker. So you got to go with the slashing take. And you complete the build right there. I'll show you what I'm going to do with the badges as well, just in case. Jalen Rose, Kelly Oubre Jr., Gordon Hayward, that's not really... I don't know how Gordon Hayward has those type of attributes, and Jalen Rose as well, but, you know, I'm not exactly sure how this game works sometimes. I believe you get playmaking, Hoff. Actually, I'm not sure. Where do you get Hoff? I believe it's playmaking, and... Is it defense, too? Yeah, okay, so playmaking and defense. And you still get 9 finishing and 6 shooting, which is not bad at all. You can get a few badges if you spread it out. It depends on what type of role you're going to be playing, but if you're going to have the ball in your hands, which it would seem would make the most sense for this build, it's like a play glass almost. I would go with Silver Range, Hot Star on Silver, and Green Machine on Silver. Just because I think those badges are actually really good this year. Acrobat on gold, you gotta get Acrobat on gold. What am I saying? Acrobat on gold. Relentless Finisher on gold is always a key. Contact on silver, and Fast Break on bronze, just because it helps with the takeover. Playmaking badges. I don't think playmaking badges are a big deal. There's only a few that really matter. Again, if you're main ball handler, I'd recommend Dimer, but if you're not, I would not recommend Dimer. Actually, I think Dimer would work good regardless. Handles for days, you gotta have handles for days so you do not just lose energy. LeBron had that quick first step. You already know LeBron had that quick first step. And he also has 4 general. And unpluckable, because LeBron does not get stripped all too often. There's a few more that I would put on, like if I could, needle threader and all that. But I think LeBron has Hoff on all of these for sure. And it would just be inappropriate to put anything under Hoff than that. This is also prime LeBron, so I do think his one of his main strengths was defense. The thing is with this build, it can really go either way with hold on, I'll just put clamps. Intimidator, people in MB don't really have Intimidator, but again, if you're using the build to play Park, you should definitely put on Intimidator. I'd say defensive leader for LeBron because he always has great communication. You know, my boy LeBron got that chase on artist on gold. And he has the interceptor because he's always been good in the passing lane. Honestly, I'll put the clamps down to gold and interceptor up to gold. But again, the defense, I can't speak today. The defense and the finishing really could have went either way with the Hall of Fame. But it was defense for this build, and I do think that is okay. LeBron James jump shot, and that's all you need for this LeBron James build. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out of here. I just want to show you guys the badges one more time, but definitely do subscribe, because I'm dropping bangers all 2K21. Anyways. I'm out here. Peace.